The idea of lost media has always been so interesting and fascinating. There is so much obscure pieces of lost media that is yet to be discovered. Some of it will probably never see the light of day. Some of it may not even exist. For today's video, we are going to be discussing and looking at some strange different pieces of lost media, and we'll be diving deeper into the mysteries that they hold. Elf Bowling the Movie was a low-budget movie released on October 2nd, 2007 and was inspired by the popular computer game Elf Bowling. A sequel to this movie had been planned to be released during the fall of 2007. This new movie was titled Elf Bowling 2: The Great Halloween Pumpkin Heist, and as you can tell by the title, this new sequel was going to be a Halloween-themed movie. The sequel was announced during the end of the trailer for the first Elf Bowling movie. Nothing new was revealed about the sequel other than the prototype logo for the film. No plot or new footage was seen. Not much information about this film has surfaced anywhere, and the trailer is the only evidence of this film's existence. This sequel had become lost after not being released and most likely cancelled due to the poor reviews and reactions the first film had received. This situation is sort of like what happened to Rhapsody Street Kids: A Bunny's Tale, with both films being announced the same time as their predecessors, then never being released, most likely due to the negative reactions and reviews that the original films received. As the Elf Bowling 2 film has no footage or screenshots available, it is possible that this film may have not even started production and was more of an idea for if the original movie had gotten the reviews and the attention they were hoping for. Phoenix Games is a now out-of-business European game company, famous and known for its hilariously bad Disney rip-off games and the terrible cover arts they design. They have made a couple of games which seem to be lost, with cover arts and sources being the only evidence of their existence. One of these lost games is Pacey, a PlayStation 2 game which is an obvious copy of the famous game Pac-Man. There is little to no information about this game at all. No one actually knows if it exists. The game can be seen for sale on a Dutch website that sells retro games, but of course the game is out of stock. According to multiple different websites, this game was released on December 31st, 2004 and was also released in the UK. As of now, July 2020, there have been no copies found to prove of this game existing. There is not even gameplay footage at all to exist, other than the 7-second video off YouTube which is said to be gameplay of the game. Personally, I really don't think this is real footage of the game. It's way too unfinished and buggy to be real footage. With all that being said, this game is still yet to be found and, quite possibly, may not even exist. As I had said before, this isn't the only game that Phoenix Games have developed which is lost. Pretty much every Wii and DS game which has been said to be developed by Phoenix has no evidence of existing other than the box arts which can be found on many different websites and sources. These games include Dalmatians 4, Peter Pan's Playground, Cinderella's Fairy Tale, and many, many more. When it comes to the Wii and DS games that Phoenix has developed, I personally don't think they exist at all. According to different sources, the Wii and DS games were all made around 2008 and 2009. Phoenix Games had actually went bankrupt in 2009, which was around the same time the games were made, so it would make sense for these games to have been cancelled and not finished. On April 3rd of 2020, a user by the name of Rubbed Lung had uploaded a very eerie YouTube video onto the Obscure Media subreddit. The post was titled Anonymous Bizarre Public Access Morning Kids Show Late 1990s. This title states that at one point, this video was actually aired on television. When viewing the video that was linked, this is what we find.
Real good stories. Then she said, "Kids, I've got an idea. Let's go into the old hat room. There's lots of adventure in that hat room." Oh, she said, old hats. "Hey, Katie, you do look kind of cute in that red hat." She said, "You look good in your hat too, Jean." They began to look at the hats, and the hats began to sing. A red hat, a blue hat, an old hat, a new hat. "Try me, try me, try me," cried the hats. And they screamed out to Kate and Jean. They were moving all over the room. Blue hats, red hats, cowboy hats, dress-up hats, every kind of hat, space hats, everything. Try me, cried the hats. Help, get me. The space hat jumped.
So yeah, this video is a weird one, but definitely very interesting. This is media where the media itself isn't lost, but the information surrounding it is entirely unavailable. We really have no clue on anything about this low quality cartoon. This YouTube video is titled with 5 question marks and was uploaded by the user Jenkem Chick all the way back on April 16th, 2007. When looking through Jenkem Chick's channel, we do find he has uploaded 2 more videos on this bizarre cartoon. One titled Pink Morning Cartoon and the other titled Everything's Coming Up Spring. I will now play small portions of the videos now for you to see.
They wanted their heart a pretty spring day. Everything's coming up spring. Everything's coming up spring. Everything's coming up spring. Yes, everything's coming up spring.
Over to Grandma. Just as soon as the excitement was over, though, Grandma said, "Maybe you better go out and play in the sunshine a while. It'll do you good. Every child needs lots of sunshine and fresh air." So she took the kids outside. They danced and they played in the sunshine till they were beginning to get very, very tired. Gene sat down on the ground. He says, "Katie, I'm so bored. Let's go ask Grandma what we can do. Hey, Grandma, can we come back in?" "Sure, kid," she said. "Come on back into the house."
The description of the Pink Morning Cartoon video is actually quite interesting. The description reads, "I did not edit this. It was an old VHS tape that I had. I would see this come on typically around 5 AM in the late 90s and early 2000s. If anyone knows what this is, or who made it, please message me." The fact that these pieces of media actually aired and was public on television is so crazy to me. How could something this obscure and low quality possibly air? Just imagine waking up early morning 5 AM, the time that this supposedly came on, and seeing this on your television. The uploader of these videos had confirmed that the animations had aired on television in the Columbus, Ohio area, and after some research it was found that this cartoon had most likely aired on Channel 2 or Channel 53. Some other speculation decides that this cartoon was possibly a children's religious based show supported by the fact of its safe nature and poor quality. As of now, we have no clear answer on where this came from or who made it. It is still a mystery. Okay, so this is a bit of an update on the cartoon status. A whole bunch of more information has actually been revealed after I had finished up editing and recording. Some huge discoveries had been made, such as us finding out this show had aired on WGTC, also known as Channel 8, which was an independent channel that aired cartoons. We have also made the huge discovery of now knowing who made this cartoon and even know what the show is called. This cartoon is called Kids Club and was made by Ella Flowers. It was animated by Ella and her daughter on a computer. The only thing that's really left to this show is to finding more episodes, which are lost.